Mother Mina, I hope you realize what you're implying with those implications. You better be ready to eat those words with a serving spoon when the day really does come. In fact, I'll see to it now. Congratulations, dearest Daisy. It seems like you're rising up the ranks of this pitiful little world of ours. How does it feel? Guards, send Mother Mina to the gallows for the Syriuseton Side-Splitter. Then we'll see how much she hungers for such ambition when she can hardly call herself starved. Dismissed. If you could quit shaking in your boots, I'd appreciate it immensely. The fact that Mother Mina so much as allowed you into my intimate quarters dressed as you are now renders me an all-new shade of anger entirely. That's not why she was punished. Of course. Or for that matter, the reason why. But when you don't even know what the Syriuseton Side-Splitter is, it makes it all the more difficult to converse with you on matters such as these. Besides, it's not as if you are ever going to be the one making these kind of decisions in the first place, so it's not like you're ever going to need to know anyhow. Just rest assured when the day comes where you need to be executed, you'll probably hang like everybody else worthwhile. The Syriuseton Side-Splitter is usually only used on high-ranking prisoners of war anyhow. When the day comes when you need to be executed, not if. Forgive me. Slip of the tongue. I'm sure you can understand that the married life has already left me a bit weary in some areas and foggier in others. It did the same to dear old Mum and Dad. I don't know why you would assume it wouldn't happen to me. Oh, relax. I just don't feel like shoving you out in the hall while I change my linens. This is an act committed for the sake of convenience rather than seduction, dear shepherd. Though I'm sure if Mother Mina was still among us, God bless her soul, she'd be the one to begin badgering us about heirs and successions already, asking when she's going to hear the pitter-patter of future kings and princesses running down the hall, as if she thinks I'm ready to give back what I had to fight tooth and nail for. The insolence of it all. I despise it. Honestly, the fact that the servants don't think I'll cut their tongues out if they talk back only shows that I've grown lenient in these recent weeks. And I resent it. I resent them, and I resent myself. I'm multifaceted like that. Alright, I'm in my shift. You can turn around now, dear shepherd. Goddamn pervert is more like it, though. I swear it's far stranger that you didn't look at me. I'd be less mad if you did. It's like you're getting off on the mere implication of being in the room with a hot-blooded naked woman. It's disgusting, dear shepherd. You disgust me so deeply, and yet you've made it here of all places. Imagine. That good bone structure and those kind eyes really have carried you so far. Huh. You know, many more have died for far less. Many more have killed for even less than that. I'm surprised you're not more grateful. If I wasn't in my shift, I'd probably make you lick my heels just to prove that you want to be here at all. But I suppose that's just an idea. An idea for tomorrow, at the very least. Come now. Well, would we really be married if we didn't so much as sleep in the same bed? Or if somebody else were in the ring I'd prod off my dead mother's hand right now? Oh, cease your whining. I stole it before she was dead. Does that make it any better to you? That the ring was slipped off her finger before her head was cracked on the cement stairs at the base of the palace after so many years of banishment? Technically, before our body could even be considered in the same phrase as blue and cold. Will that help you sleep at night? Will that soothe the itching of your soul? It better. Because I swear to God, if you wake me up in the middle of the night with your tossing, or your turning, or your sniveling, or your crying, I will send you out the stained glass window with my own 2 hands and call it a bloody accident. Please. I know even a worm will turn, but if I really thought you were capable of killing the Ice Queen, the Cruel Queen, the famed feller of kings, you wouldn't even be here at the moment. Your upbringing has left you malnourished and weak, and your journey from rags to riches is the easiest I've ever seen. You didn't have to fight to be here. In fact, you spent most of your time around me fighting to leave. A fight that you've clearly lost if the fact that you're here at all has anything to do with it. I spent 6 years in exile, and have only ruled for a single one. You don't really gain those kind of titles that fast unless you're truly something God sent. But I know I'm not. Deep down in my bones, I know that I am something less than holy. I know that I am not the Son of God. And that's the only thing that's gotten me this far. So in short, no, I am not worried in the slightest that you are going to assassinate me as I dream a little dream of new lands to conquer. But if you're really so worried about it, you could always just do my job for me right now, and neither of us have to worry about it. Just come to bed already. That's a decree from me, not just as your queen, not just as your wife, but the soon-to-be leader of the 4. And when that glorious day comes, you better be ready to bow down.